YouTube, what's going on? Tech King Mike back with another video for you guys. Today we have another case video for the Galaxy S24 Ultra, and this one is one that I have been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the case collection from Caudabe. This features the sheath and the synthesis for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Now, for those of y'all that are not familiar with Caudabe, Caudabe is the GOAT, okay? Now, Caudabe makes some of the best cases for the iPhone, and year after year, they continue to improve their case lineup for the Galaxy devices as well. So we're gonna dive into this care package. Shout out to Caudabe for sending this out, and let's go ahead and just get right into it. So as you guys can see, I've already kind of gotten into it. You know, I got a little bit excited and I couldn't wait. So forgive me, but we're just gonna flip this up. And if you guys can see in here, see what it says right there. It says, we were founded on the idea that more isn't better. Excess is seldom tasteful. To be minimalist is to be thoughtful. Love it. So let's go ahead and pull these out. And as you can see, we just got this nice little care package from Caudabe. So once again, man, shout out to them for sending this out. And here we go. These are going to be our cases. Now, I'm going to just slide that right up. And boom, this is what we got. We got the Caudabe Sheath in the black color. We have the Caudabe Sheath in the amethyst. Yes, I'm going to call each one of them out. We got the Caudabe Sheath in the gray color. And ladies and gentlemen, we have the synthesis in the black color. Now, I am going to go ahead and dive into each one of these colors of the sheath, and then we'll come back to the synthesis. So let's go ahead and get our S24 Ultra back over here, and let's go ahead and check this out. So basically, looking around the package, as you can see, drop tested to 2 millimeters, 6.6 feet, or 2 meters, 6.6 feet, MagSafe compatible textured grip, superb drop protection with an ultra slim design for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. And then, of course, minimalist perfection. You have the same logo on the back. It's what we do. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open. Now, each one of these is going to be the same. So once we dive into this one, I won't go over the packaging again. So if you want to see all the packaging details, just, rewind back and check that out. But this is going to be the sheath. Now, what are some differences between this one and the sheath that comes on the iPhone? So I actually have a sheath for the iPhone. At least I think I do. I have one right over here. So this is the sheath for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And as you can see, it's a rugged material style case. It does have some Alcantara on the inside. And this is pretty much going to be the same. We've got that Alcantara interior. We've also got that same material on the outside. We have individual rings for the camera cutout. We have our speaker cutout as well as our USB port, S Pen. But the difference here lie here in the buttons. So as you can see on the iPhone, the buttons have like a see-through pattern. They're kind of made into the case. They're molded into the case, even on this side. With these buttons, they are now metal. So I like the metal buttons. I actually think that this looks really nice. And I'm pretty sure by Caudabe bringing this to the S24 Ultra sheath, it's going to be on the 16 Pro Max. But we have the metal buttons on the side. And I love this gray color. I mean, gray is one of my favorite colors when it comes to cases because I just feel like it's a very minimal style tone, especially with like this black S24 Ultra. Yes, I did go with a different color option because I wanted something a little bit more stealthy. The violet was nice, but I wanted to try something a little bit different. And I've always been a black phone fan, so I wanted to just kind of go back to my roots and go back to black, as they say. Back to black, baby. So now let's check out the amethyst color as well. And then we'll go ahead and check out the black as well. So we'll get a detailed look and comparison of all three colors of the sheath before we pull out the synthesis. So pulling out the amethyst and then, of course, pulling out the black. And let's take a look at all three of these cases together. And we're going to try each one of them on the phone. Now, obviously, the amethyst is going to be the color to go with the violet, and I mean, gray black goes with anything, but we'll start with the amethyst. So, of course, this is not as rich of a purple as you would think. It's actually lines right up with the violet titanium S24 Ultra in a way, but I do like the amethyst style. I wish Caudabe would have released it in a blue. Like, the blue would have been perfect, but you know, beggars can only be choosers. So like, our beggars can't be choosers. So I'm going to be thankful for these three, and we're going to just try it out. So let's go ahead and slap this on and see how it fits. So we'll slap it on from the back here, and goes on the phone really easily. No resistance at all. Comes off the phone pretty easily as well, which is not a bad thing, actually. You want a case that's going to sit on your phone, that's going to stay on your phone easily, but you also want something that's going to be tight and it's going to be protective. So looking around the side of the phone, as you can see, there is a little bit of flex over here, but overall, very solid, very rigid on the sides. On the bottom, it is a little loose, little saggy, as they call it. Same on the top. So this is going to fall in line with like one of those really good TPU style cases that you may find. Now, is it as tight of a fit as the iPhones? Not 100%, but I'm okay with that, because sometimes the iPhone is a little bit too much when it comes to wanting to take the case off and switch it out. This is perfect for those of you that like to switch your cases out and like to try different cases on your phone like I do. So the buttons obviously work great. You see the buttons work really good. I have no issues with the buttons at all. If you guys can hear that, I like the metal feel of them. They feel really nice and they're very responsive. I do wish that the power button would have had maybe like a little bit of texture to identify it from the volume up and down, but there is enough space there that I'm pretty sure somebody won't accidentally click the volume up and down button thinking that it's the power button. As you guys can see, I don't know if you can, I do actually have a ESR tempered glass screen protector on my phone, and this case is not interfering with the screen protector at all. So with the flat screen, it is actually very, very flush. We do have a little bit of lip protection on the side. We have a little bit of lip protection, so you can put it face down. So this case is actually going to be a really great minimal rugged case as they advertise. So let's go ahead and peel this off, and let's try the gray color. We're gonna say black for last, because I mean, why not? Let's try the gray one on. One thing I like about this black color is how in some lighting it looks like a gray instead of a black. So now this one actually feels like it fit a little bit tighter. Maybe just a placebo, but this is gonna be the gray color, and I actually really like this. I think the gray looks really nice. This might be the one that I run as my main once I'm done with this video. But again, just taking a look around, as you guys can see, all the camera cutouts line up just like it did on the Amethyst. Looks really nice. You have your USB pretty wide, so you can add, you know, any type of cord right there, speaker grill, exact S Pen as well. S Pen is easy to get to. Let's take a look at that S Pen real quick. S Pen easy to get to with no problem whatsoever. So let's go ahead and peel this one off and try the black one on, and then let's get to the Synthesis. That is the one that I am really looking forward to trying out. So slapping the black one on, and yeah, the classic. Can't beat the classic, baby. This might be the one right here to run. Black on black, everything. I mean, why not? So this is going to be the Caudabe Sheath. And now let's go on ahead and pull out the Caudabe Synthesis. Now, same thing as the Caudabe Sheath, except we have a little bit more of a protective screen lip. As you guys can see on the picture, the camera design is just a little bit different. And I would show you what the Synthesis looks like on the iPhone, but I'm actually using the iPhone to record this video right now. My camera was not charged. So let's whip this out. Pause. And as we can see, pretty much the same on the inside, the packaging. But one thing I do want to point out is that you do get a 1-year warranty, hassle-free, 30-day returns and exchanges, and they reply within 1 business day. And I can vouch for that. I have bought from Caudabe in the past. This is the first time Caudabe has sent anything to me. So once again, shout out to them. But I have purchased from them in the past, and I have not had any issues when it comes to any kind of questions, exchange, anything of that nature. Now, what's the difference between the Synthesis and the Sheath? So I'm going to put these two to the side for now. So we'll do a side by side with the black color. So as you can see, first off, the back of the case is going to be different. This is going to give you more of like a textured grip. This is more of like just a straight plastic, but it still has a good amount of grip to it. On the side, however, is where you can really see that grip. And if you guys can see that on camera, there's a lot of grip on the side of this case for the Sheath. And then, of course, we have a little bit of a more defined camera cutout. So therefore, there should be a little bit more protection there with the camera cutout. But one thing that I do want to point out that the Synthesis brought this year on this phone that it did not bring on the iPhone is the Alcantara interior on the Synthesis. This is not on the iPhone, which again tells me that this is something that's probably coming to the iPhone soon. Now, taking this case off and just taking a look at the interior, I want you guys to see how on the inside of the sheath, you see how it's just pretty smooth. So this is going to be just like it said, it's a very minimalistic case. The Synthesis is the one that you want if you really just want that pure protection with that same minimalist form factor, because as you can see, you have more air pockets on the inside. So the Synthesis is going to be more designed to really handle those falls if you have a fall. You could even see it on the back of the case. On the back of the case, there is a little bit of a raised lip on the top and on the bottom. And if you take a look at the case, you can kind of see how the Synthesis is bowed a little bit, which means that this case is designed to really grip the phone and stay on it. So let's go ahead and pop it on. We're going to pop in the camera first. We're going to pop in this side. And already this case is not playing any games. So we have that side popped in, and now we're going to pop this other side in. And man, already this is not playing any games. The Synthesis might just be the one to rock, because both of these cases have their own merits. But for me, from my context, I work outdoors and I want a case that is going to be great on the phone, but I want a case that's also going to be very durable and protective. And this one feels like it's going to be the case to use throughout the week for work. This one feels like the weekend case. The Synthesis already just feels so much better. Like it feels so much more snug. So for those of you that like that slap this case on and I'm not taking it off, that's the Synthesis. For those of you that like that great protection but that minimalist feel, but you want to be able to pop it off and on if you want to try other cases out, that's where this one's going to come into play. But I really feel like you can't go wrong with any one of these. So this is going to be the Caudabe case lineup for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Guys, if you don't spend money on any case for your S24 Ultra, I highly recommend you check one of these out. They are always running promotions available for you guys to get these cases at a discounted rate. They are a little bit more expensive than what you may be used to. You're getting close to like the Taurus range, or you're getting close to like a Pataka, or, kind of up there in the Banks range a little bit. These are going to be a $30+ case, but they're no more than $39. However, you get a quality that is unmatched with these cases. Caudabe, yes, the S24 Ultra came out in January. Yes, it is July. It's been 6 months since this phone came out, but these were worth the wait. The only other case that I feel like I would even compare in this category to me would be something like the Banks Armor Pro, or maybe even the D-Brand Grip, which I still need to get one. But for what you're getting for the money, these cases can't be beat. This is the Caudabe Synthesis and the Caudabe Sheath for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Guys, if you have any questions down below in the comments, please make sure you hit me up. Also, drop a comment. I can't talk today. Drop a comment and let me know what case are you rocking on your phone right now. Let me know what you think about these and if you are interested. And I will have a link in the description below for these cases if you are interested in them. This is your Tech King Mike. I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm about to go have fun with my Synthesis on my S24 Ultra. Peace.